Alright, hello. My name is Micah. I'm from Southern California, out of Grand Terrace, like in the Inland Empire, pretty close to the beach. I actually first entered in for my first PrimeDriven giveaway last December. You can see the little poster, little plate up there behind me. I think it was this one, yeah, the Bass Pro Shop. That was the first one. I found it on Prime on an Instagram ad. I was just on my story scrolling around, and then a little ad popped up for an FRS. It said last night, last chance, get your entries in. And I was like, that car looks really awesome, but let me make sure this company's not a scam, right? Per usual, it's what's always happening now. Did a little Google search, did my research, saw the posts and all the amount of winners they had too. That's what I saw. I was like, wow, okay. So I went for that one. Fortunately, didn't get it. I went for a couple others, like an ISF, obviously this FRS. I went for a different Porsche Carrera. So I've been in a few since December, and now we're here today. Coming full circle. So for this particular one, I entered in. I've been entering the giveaways for a little bit, so it's kind of like it's not nothing new. I like this company. I like what they stand for. I like that they really do give away these cars. I love the odds of everything. I'm not just saying that to say that, it's the truth. That's why we all go for these, because they actually have only 2,000. This one only had 2,000 people entry spots for it. So it's like the odds themselves are just mathematically great. And I've always wanted, who doesn't want a sports car, right? But I've always wanted a Porsche since I was a kid, since I was younger. Especially as I've gotten older now, it's called to me a Porsche sports car, and preferably a two-door coupe. And that's what we got today. We got the Cayman. Originally I was hoping for like maybe a Carrera, but a Cayman is literally the next best thing. So, and on top of it, being my dream brand, being my dream car, it's also my favorite color of blue. It's the beautiful cobalt blue. Everyone's seen the post. That's literally like my favorite shade of blue. So I'm in pretty much in disbelief that not only did I get the dream brand and dream car that I wanted, but I got the exact color I wanted. So it's really cool. That's why I went for this one. That's why I keep going for Prime, and that's why I hope other people do it too. They see this interview just like myself. They see other people talking about how exciting it is to win and how these people are legit. So I want other people to hear that and be like, yeah, let's go for it. Let's give it a shot. Okay, so that's a good question, honestly. Like, what actually got me into cars? When I was younger, I won't even say like how I've always been a car guy. I didn't know much about cars until honestly the last 2 years. Now that I'm driving, I've had to learn a lot more about how they work, what needs to be repaired, what needs to be replaced, what you should be keeping an eye on, all that stuff. And but I will say, ever since I was little, I've loved Hot Wheels. I did like the Fast and Furious a little bit. I watched a couple of those movies when I was a kid. But like, especially when I was young, I played Need for Speed all the time, or Burnout Paradise. All those types of old school games that everyone, like all car people, know and love. That's what got me into it. Being a kid, I've always loved the idea of just racing vehicles. I wanted to almost be a race car driver for a little bit when I was a little kid. Like, I thought that'd be a cool idea. And as the years went on, and now that I'm actually more into cars, I understand them a little bit better. The brand that came to me like as my dream car, what I want, is a Porsche. And it just so happens to be that the one I get the phone call for is a blue Porsche, in my favorite color, the model, everything. It's a manual too. I've never had a manual car. It's gonna be my first manual, so I'm gonna get to drive that and learn how to drive it. So I definitely feel for the people who didn't get it. And I hope they can win something different, because I'm super excited. I get to learn a manual car. I get to have my car, the one that I wanted. It's like to say that that's mine now. That's amazing. That's all I've been really hoping for, and it's a dream come true. So that's definitely what got me into cars, just being a kid, playing the games. I've always loved them, and I'm going to continue to love them. I'm going to continue to. My love actually is only growing for cars more and more as I get older. So definitely by the time I'm probably, hopefully in my late 20s, I bought a little collection, if anything, 2 or 3 cars I like to take out for fun. We'll see. That's definitely the best question. Yeah, I'm sure that's the question we all love to ask in here. I was actually at work, literally in the middle of a shift. I'm a salesperson, so I was in the middle of like with the customer, with the client, just working with them. I came to the back room real quick to grab something, and then I checked my phone real quick. I happened to look at it like only a few minutes after the notification. I didn't have time to reply because I was still in the middle of working, but I just looked real quick, oh, what's going on? And I see a message like, "Hey, Micah, this is Eric from PrimeDriven." And I was like, I was like, maybe. And I read a little bit more. I was like, wait, what? It said, "You're the winner of the 2007 Porsche Cayman." I didn't even know what to react for a second. I put my phone down. I just started smiling. I was like, "This is serious? Like, I'm gonna have to come back and look and make sure." But I'm I saw the little photo in there too that said like we're gonna show you the order number as well, so we can prove to you that this is real. It's us. When I saw that, I was like, dude, I think this is it. I just started smiling. I was in the background, and like, ah. I didn't even tell nobody at work. I kept it secret. I was like, wow, this is just. I need to keep this to myself. The only person I told was my mom, and her first word was like, "Is it real? You need to make sure it's not a scam or anything." I was like, I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna make sure. But I finally was able to get a chance after a while to go to the text and reply to them, let them know like, hey, sorry for the wait. I can get on the phone soon. I'm about to take my lunch. Hopped on the phone with Eric, and then he let me know. I was like, hey man, well, congratulations, you're the winner. It was just crazy hearing that. I was like, this is them. This is actually it. I'm really getting the phone call that I won a car. After trying 4 or 5 times before this, and when the day would come, just hoping and praying, but something feeling like I don't know if I got it, man. It's funny that this day it was a little different. I didn't go into the day stressing about it or just thinking about it the whole day. I was like, if I get the call, I do. If I don't, it is what it is. So it's funny, when I was thinking about it the least is when I checked my phone and saw the damn message, and it made my day. It's made my week, to say the least. I'm still kind of processing it and waiting to see it in my driveway and being like, wow, that's my car. I get to drive it. It's really amazing. Can't believe it. And I hope that other people who are watching this video right now can get that feeling too. All right. So my victory lap it's gonna be a great victory lap. Just the word itself, I'm just like, wow. I get to take a victory lap in that car. That's amazing. So it's definitely gonna be. The first drive, it'll probably be me and my dad, if anything, him helping me learn stick. Like, I know how stick works. I just need to be able to physically do it. Put my leg on the pedal and get used to the shifting the gears and everything. It's not that complicated, but it'll probably be me and my dad then practicing. And then once I'm actually comfortable driving, I take that joyride. It's definitely gonna be. My mom, she's gonna go on a ride with me, my girlfriend, pretty much all the people who are close to me in my life. My dad, my mom, my girlfriend. Each of them are gonna get a drive with me, and we're gonna have some fun. Probably go down whatever the nearest back roads are around here, the little canyon ways. Probably avoid the highway if I can, just have some fun on the back roads. Really enjoy the Porsche driving experience, the handling, the rear wheel drive, all that. Just have some fun with it. I'm honestly really excited for when I get to do that very soon, literally in the coming weeks. I just gotta wait for it to get here, and I can finally put my hands on that wheel and take my lap, take my joyride. And from there, honestly, I'm planning to keep the car. If push comes to shove, sometimes life happens, you gotta sell, you gotta do certain things, but as of right now, my plan is to take this car and take care of it like it's my baby. Okay. So I know I'm a winner. Obviously, people are going to expect me to say this because I won, but absolutely, I think you guys should take a chance. Because at the end of the day, scared money don't make money, is what they say, right? If you don't put your coin in the hat, you don't toss a ticket in the bucket, you can't get anything back. And this is one of those companies where you should toss your ticket in the bucket because, one, there aren't many other tickets going into it, and two, it's definitely not a scam. I got the phone call, I signed the paperwork, I've signed some things, like, this is real, guys. I am the 301st winner of PrimeDriven, and I'm so glad that there's 300 people before me who could take cars home from these guys. I would say absolutely go for it. Don't get discouraged. If some of you who are into it, please say your prayers, say your mantras, say your affirmations. That's what I did, and it worked out for me. I prayed every day, and I made it very clear, like, if this was meant for me to get this car, it's going to be mine. If it isn't, then, hey, somebody else will have a lot of fun and end up enjoying it. It just so happened that I was the winner this time. And who's to say that can't be you watching this video next, right? Who's to say that if you want an Evo, if you want a JDM, whatever it is that you want, who's to say that if you enter in and you really feel like, I want that one, it can't be you. That's all I'm going to say. But I think everybody who loves cars should at least give this place a chance, and they should give it some research at the very least. All in all, I definitely just want to say thank you. Thank you to my mom, of course, my dad for being here throughout my life, all the people who have supported me, my girlfriend too right now. Very important people to me in my life. They've kept me supported, especially my mom. She believed in me when I didn't believe in things, where I didn't believe in myself, and things were going to work out, and here we are today. So I'm really grateful for this opportunity. I'm grateful to receive this. I know not everybody's religious, but I thank God in this situation too, that I couldn't have done it without God. I couldn't have done it without prayer. It's not for everybody, but that's definitely how it worked out for me in this case, and keeping that connection strong to my family and to what's important. And I also want to thank PrimeDriven for gifting me this car. Thank you, Eric, for giving me a phone call. He made it very easy for me. told me what to do, told me how it was gonna work, didn't give me no problems, no stressors, just made it very simple and easy to understand how this process is gonna work and how I'm gonna take this car home with me. So thank you to Eric, thank you to Prime, thank you guys for doing what you do, and please keep doing it. Please keep giving these away because people love it. People need this. They need these wins in everyday life when things get hard. I know it's not easy right now with the economy and how everyone's struggling. So these are the type of wins that we need to get right now, guys. So please, those of you who are watching, give it a shot, give it a chance, and let someone as young as me be an example that if you just believe, it can happen. All right. You guys have a great one, and I hope that you are a lot of winners out there too, just like me.